Hello everyone, whoever is watching this YouTube channel. I'm going to show today how I'm going to replace the Whirlpool, the burner door assembly, which I got it from the manufacturer. Um, this is basically, I have a problem where I hear a big boom sound. I show it to the inspector. They came and say like you need to have assembly. I do have a Fidelity insurance, but I would not recommend it to anyone to use Fidelity insurance because they just came here, charged me $75, and they just said that since it's under warranty they cannot cover it. Well, that thing aside, today I'm going to show you how I'm going to replace this ignition burner with this new manufacturing part which I got from the Whirlpool guys. There is a guide to it. I will post it in the comment section for details of it. So let me just go ahead and start with, I turn off the valve here. I turn this ignition valve off. I waited for this to cool it down, the water heater. Now I'm going to go to the next step, which is removing this particular assembly. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. If I compare this with this, I can see a clear wires which are similar. There is this which is going to go up here, and there are a couple of wires which I need to use it. So looks like pretty standard installation process. However, I will not recommend anyone if they don't know what they're doing for safety purposes. So let me just go ahead and start doing the change. Hello guys, so what I did here is I just disconnected the red and white from here, the COM from here, just remember from where did you pull, and the orange cable which was going in this one here, I pulled it out. I have a 7x16. Now I'm going to remove this with a 7x16. It's written in the instruction as well. So after that, the next thing would be to get a 3x4 wrench to replace this manifold from here. So let me just remove it and I will show you the next steps. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, I removed this valve from here, and I removed using 1x4 to remove the screw from here, which is this, and I got this one disconnected because I noticed that I need that over here when I'm going to install this new device. Okay. So the next step that I'm going to work next is to remove the screws from here so that I can pull it out, and then I will show you how it looks next. Alright, so guys, I removed these two screws from here and here. Now the next step would be to carefully remove this particular chamber from inside. So I think this is going to be the tough part of it. So let me just do it without recording, and then I will tell you whatever I see here. So one more thing which I did guys is to remove this particular manifold tube from here because it was coming when I was trying to pull this out. So I removed this as well. And I'm going to now pull this out as smoothly and as easy as possible because I don't want to damage any kind of internal parts. So you need to be very careful. And as you can see, this whole thing has some kind of mold develop on it. I don't know what is this, but well, this is not going to be used anymore here. I'm going to change here. If you can see inside how it looks, there are some debris here. I don't know what is this, but I think if I'm doing this, I will just clean this mess up here. What is this whole thing? So as you can see guys, I have removed this and I have this new one. My whole intention is to change this to this. That's what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to insert this. Since I'm holding the camera by myself, it's very hard to show you guys, so I'm just being as easy and as smooth as possible and trying to insert this inside. So guys, I have made sure that I tied this screw and this screw as tight as possible, and now the next step would be to do the reverse thing, which is first I will try to install this pipe, the manifold, and then I will install this, and the last thing will be the wiring. So all the manifold here and make sure it's very tight. But one thing which I would like to show here is how I should install this. As you can see, there is a trick to it. You need to first insert this inside, and then you basically put a screw. So guys, some things which I would like to mention is, remember I installed this before installing this screw, so I was having a quite challenge to install this. So I removed this, the upper one, then first installed this and then didn't tight it, and then I installed this one, and I make sure this both are quite tight right now as much as I can. So after installing this, the next step which I'm going to install is this particular wire here. I'm going to try to replicate on how it was here, like, you know, making sure that the burner from here doesn't come here, and then I will be going upstairs like this one here. So I have this particular skid here, and then I'm going to install it. So I'll show you once I do it. So guys, I got this one with the package as well, with the two other screws, but I think I don't need the screws because I already had the screws. So what I need to do here is follow the same thing here, is to put this in like this and then insert it inside. So here I connected the orange wire, make sure that it is not in the flame zone. I connected the COM and I connected this red white cable here after installing all this manifold and this one. So now the next thing that I'm going to do next is to test this, and if everything works good, the final thing is I'm going to install the shutter back in its original position. So guys, I started the device. I put it into the low right now. I'm going to turn it to very hot to see if ignition is happening. So looks like the flame is up. I can hear the sound, and till now there is no boom sound. And I think the next thing is I'm going to install the shutter, and I will wait and see what's going to happen next.